Hey, what's happening, everybody? What's happening, everybody? Welcome to Exquisite Podcast. Welcome to Exquisite Podcast. Listen, we're gonna go ahead and let some people catch up with us. Let some people catch up with that boy RickTitus, with that boy RickTitus. I don't know where you're seeing this video at on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Tickalacka, LinkedIn, wherever you're seeing this video at. What I'd like for you to do is do me a favor. Do me a favor. Do that boy. Do that boy a favor. Do that boy a favor. I'd like for you guys to do me a favor. Come on in this room. Climb on in this room. Climb on in this room. I need you guys to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Listen, subscribe, kick those doggone thumbs up on YouTube, hit that doggone notification bell, hit that doggone notification bell. I definitely appreciate it. Listen, a lot of people don't welcome the donation. You know, I welcome the donation. The donation is to support this YouTube channel. To support this YouTube channel, I definitely appreciate it. Let's look in that donation box. Let's see, we got Saginaw, Michigan. We got St. Louis. We got Manning, South Carolina. Turbertsville, South Carolina. Timminsville. Lynchburg, South Carolina. Sumter, South Carolina. Charleston, South Carolina. And Columbia, South Carolina. I definitely appreciate all of the donations. I definitely appreciate the donations. Definitely appreciate it. But listen, guys. Listen, family. Family, listen, we're going to go ahead and jump into this thing. We're going to go ahead and jump right on in. Listen, I want to cover some things that Exquisite Podcast do before we get into the podcast and the ministry. Listen, book your sessions today. Book your session today. Listen, we got an excellent photographer in the back office. He does some great photography work. We got limited spaces. Book your event today. Book your event today. Listen, what we got, we're coming out with some hats. We're coming out with some t-shirts. We're coming out with some mugs. We're coming out with some shorts. We're coming out with some joggers, pantses. We're coming out with some hoodies. And listen, if you guys out there want to take your pictures, you guys out there want to get a photograph of your wife, your husband, your brother, your brother-in-law, your sister-in-law, your nieces, your nephews, your uncles. Listen, come and take your photos today. Come and get your photo pictures. And listen, if you have an event, you got a baby shower, you got a graduation, you got a birthday party, you got a family dinner, book your event today. Book events right now. Book events for this month, for next month. Don't procrastinate on that. Book your events for this month, for next month. And also, guys, we take passport pictures. We take passport pictures at Exquisite Podcast. Come and do business with us. Come and do a business with us. Listen, I'm going to go ahead and jump right on in this thing. I'm going to go ahead and jump right on in. If you want to go and find out about Exquisite Podcast, you got something that you want to say. You want someone to hear you. You want to put your voice out there. You want to turn your voice into a global phenomenon with Exquisite Podcasts. Go to Facebook group, our Facebook page, and join our Facebook group on Exquisite Podcast group on Facebook. If you got something that you want to say, you want us to scream your podcast, go to Exquisite Podcast 60 at gmail.com. Go to our email us at exquisitepodcast60 at gmail.com. Give me your full name, your email address, your telephone number, your backdrops, your markup offers, the name of your show, and the time. Get that all to me so we can do all of the heavy lifting for you, so we can do the work for you. You know, some people don't have the cameras. Some people don't have the microphone. Some people don't have the panel. And then furthermore, some people don't have the location. Listen, we got all of that. So let Exquisite do your podcast. Work with that boy, your boy RickTitus. Work with your boy, that boy RickTitus. Now, we have some ministries out there. A lot of ministries out here got some great information, some great literature. But the problem is nobody's hearing them. You ain't touching nobody. If you got to touch somebody with your ministry, come and let us do your podcast. Let us scream your ministry. Huh? Let us scream your ministry. Let us do all of the hard work for you. You want to be seen, you want to be heard, you want all of that. Everybody wants that. But listen, guys, we can scream your podcast, we can scream your ministry in the US or international. Listen, all you got to do is have a cell phone, have a laptop, have a desktop, and high-speed internet. And we can go ahead and make this thing happen. We can go ahead and make it happen for you. So that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing with Exquisite Podcast. We're going to make this thing here pop for you. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Click on, look, go to the description box. Go into the description box and do what you got to do. Go in that box and click on one of those links. Listen, I don't know what to tell you. Join Exquisite Podcast. Help us build something in the community. Go to our Facebook group, Exquisite Podcast on Facebook. Join the group. It's a public group. It's a public group. Email me at exquisitepodcast60@gmail.com. Let's go ahead and get this thing here popping. A guy was asking me, what can I talk about on my podcast? You can talk about most about anything. You can talk about sports. You can talk about entertainment. You can talk about news. You can talk about a book that you wrote. You can talk about health and wellness. It's a whole lot of etc. things that you can talk about in your podcast, and let us scream your podcast. Let somebody hear you. Let somebody see you. And most of you ministries out there, you pastors out there, come and bounce with us. Come and bounce with that boy RickTitus. Come and bounce with that boy RickTitus. If you got a ministry, we can scream your ministry. Come and bounce with Exquisite Podcast. Come and bounce with us. We'll love to have your business. We'll love to work with you in the community. Listen, this is that boy. Listen, this is that boy RickTitus. I'll see y'all on another video. Who said it couldn't be done?